Hello, how you guys doing? You guys are at the messy sweet spot, and I have some breaking news to share with you all. You guys know R. Kelly. He was known as the king of R&B. Honey, his daughter is coming out, and she says that she was touched too by the hands of R. Kelly. Now, she is on a documentary that is coming out very soon. You can see she's breaking down. She states that when she was 8 years old, R. Kelly, her father, was her everything. She looked at this man as her protector. Unfortunately, her protector harmed her in the most vicious way. She states when she was in her bed, just sleeping, feeling like she is in a safe space as a child, R. Kelly, her father, came into the room and did something inappropriate. She said it was a millisecond that changed her life forever. And she had to cope with this ever since coming up of age, being an adult. And she is finally has the strength. She has finally come forward to tell her truth. So this is what we're going to talk about today. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I just want to take a moment to say I want to thank everybody here that has been supporting this channel. I really appreciate you guys. So let's keep the support going. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Let's get these likes up and let's get these subscriptions going. So I would love to play the article, and then after the article we'll talk more about it. Okay, so this is going around, so I want you to listen to this article. Okay,
this is so heartbreaking. R. Kelly's daughter Bugoabi, born Joanne Kelly, is opening up about the abuse she experienced at the hands of her father at a young age. In a new documentary, R. Kelly's Karma, A Daughter's Journey, Buku recalls when R. Kelly snuck into her room when she was about 8 or 9 and touched her inappropriately, completely altering her life. He was my everything. For a long time, I didn't even want to believe that it happened. I didn't know that even if he was a bad person that he would do something to me, she says in the documentary. I was too scared to tell anybody. I was too scared to tell my mom. I really feel like that 1 millisecond completely just changed my whole life and changed who I was as a person and changed the sparkle I had and the light I used to carry, she says. After I told my mom, I didn't go over there anymore. My brother, Robert, and sister, Ja, we didn't go over there anymore. And even up until now, I struggle with it a lot. I just remember waking up to him touching me, she recalls, crying. And I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of lay there, and I pretended to be asleep. When Boku did eventually tell her mother, Dre Kelly, they attempted to file an anonymous police report under Jane Doe, but they allegedly didn't prosecute him because the statute of limitations had passed. So at that point in my life, I felt like I said something for nothing. R. Kelly's lawyer made a statement to people following the premiere of the documentary. Mr. Kelly vehemently denies these allegations. His ex-wife made the same allegation years ago, and it was investigated by the Illinois Department of Children Family Services and was unfounded. The filmmakers, whoever they are, did not reach out to Mr. Kelly or his team to even allow him to deny these hurtful claims.
Wow. So the ending states how R. Kelly is denying it. But what do you expect? Of course he's going to deny it, just like he's denied doing so many horrible things. And to do it to your own daughter, oh my goodness, that has to hurt. So this is her truth. And just to get into it, a father is supposed to be your protector, not the one that harm you and hurt you. And she had to live with that all these years, not being able to talk to anybody. And that is so heartbreaking as a young child, 8 years old, 12, 13, 14, you have this horrible secret that is eating you alive, and you don't even feel safe to tell your mother. So my heart goes out to her, prayers for her. And it's so many individuals that is going through this with their own biological father. If you guys have heard anything about, it's a documentary, a show about the Mendizi boys, they were touched by their father as well. So it doesn't just happen to her. It is happening a lot. These biological fathers are harming and touching their own kids, boys and girls. So I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? This is very sad. It is heartbreaking. And it just shows that R. Kelly and men like R. Kelly, Diddy, they are monsters, and they would do this to their own biological child. We knew that he would do it to others. We saw the video of R. Kelly doing the golden shower, like they like to call it, to a minor. And we know that Diddy, he likes to do golden showers, because Young Miami, out of nowhere, when she started dating Diddy, she comes out talking about, I love getting peed on. What type of sick stuff is that? If that's not demonic, I don't know what is. It is very sad. And this guy, R. Kelly, was the one that so many people in our community uplifted, called him the king of R&B. And you still have people today that are still put him on that pedestal, even though they know that he is a pedo, and now he's done it to his own daughter. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the least bit, because these type of individuals, they are animalistic, and they don't have any sympathy, any love, any compassion for anyone but themselves. They allow their fetish, their sick demonic fetish, to control them, and it's a sickness in the mind. Okay, to go to your own daughter when she's visiting you. And they states that since then, the mom said, no, the kids will not be going over there. And another thing that is so hurtful is her own community, which is my community as well. But a lot of times I just say the other community, the black community. It has been a lot of his fans, and just a lot of people, regardless, are speaking out against this young girl. And it took her so much to come out here to tell her truth, knowing that it's so many people that love her father for his music of sex, because majority of his music had to do with fornication. It had to do with sex. It was very sexual. Fornication and sexing and cheating and keeping things on the down low, being secretive. It's almost as if the demonic things that he did in his personal life, he kind of put it in a song, and so many people ate it up and they bought into it, not even realizing that they're buying into the demonic world. Damien, or Mr. Dash, he did an interview recently. He says, did I sacrifice myself unwillingly? He states, when I'm celebrating these demonic entities, it was he praising the devil as well, unknowingly. And I feel like yes, he was. And same when it comes to here. And we know that Satan is genius when it comes into the music. And it's so interesting that a lot of these musicians that are being deemed to be the kings and the queens of music, we are starting to see the veil reveal. Okay, we are starting to see, well, we already knew it. A lot of us knew it. Come on now. We heard the stories about R. Kelly messing with minors, but yet that did not stop us. That did not say, hey, enough is enough. We're not going to support this. We're not going to have this be the face of the black community. We're not. Where's the standards? Where's the values? It's hey, as long as you can make them twerk, as long as you can make them feel in the mood to sex and fornicate, they're okay with it. That's what it seems like. But honey, people have to face the music. A lot of people are supporting R. Kelly. They're saying, why now? Why come and speak out about it now? Clearly, this took a lot for that young lady to build the strength up to tell her truth. This is her own father. Have you been touched by your own father? I don't know what that feels like. I can't even imagine. But to question a victim to say, well, why are you not speaking about it? Anytime is better than never. Anytime is better than never. Well, she is speaking her truth, and that's that on that. I'm going to look here. People are stating here, I'm looking down at some of the comments. So why your mom kept her name and sing all the songs with love, all right? So her mother, Drea Kelly, continues to keep R. Kelly's last name, Kelly. And they want to know, if R. Kelly is such an evil guy, why does your mom continue to keep the name of Satan? And that is a good question, even though it has nothing to do with her situation. This situation is different than her mom. That is something for her mom. And maybe that has a lot to do with the reason why she didn't feel comfortable exactly when it happened to her by her father. She did not go to her mom to say, Mom, I need help. I need you to save me. She didn't feel like her mom was going to save her. Maybe because her mom is so into the father's fame and want to keep his name. I don't know. But that is what they're asking on this post. I just feel like it has nothing to do with this young girl. That's the more question for her mom. Her mom. All right, so let's continue on. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, especially if you guys like the direction that we're going into. All right, so let's go here. He was abused by his own sister. That is what they're stating. Hurt people hurt people. They need to lock her up ASAP too. I believe they're talking about the mother. And wow, the generational curse. If he was messed up by his sister, now he's doing it to his own family members. And you hear a lot of this, a lot of family members touching each other. And then when you go to the stats of someone essaying each other, it's always someone you trust. It's always someone you never thought that would do it. And a lot of times it's with the family. A lot of times we have conditioned our minds to believe it's the uncle, it's the neighbor, but we never once consider the biological father. We have put the biological father as, hey, he is the protector. We need the biological father in the household because he was the only one that's going to protect and provide. But honey, things are changing. It seems as though these biological fathers are the one that's harming. And if they are providing, just like Diddy, it comes with so many stipulations. It comes with so many, I'm going to do you horrible and you're going to not report me because you need me to provide for you. It's that manipulation. It's that type of conning that these biological fathers seem to do. So we have to look at everybody on the board, just not the uncle, just not the neighbors. We're coming and reporting these biological fathers are doing more harm than good, and that is very scary. Okay, and it's all coming out. So it says, look there, no money left. Come on, man, this is getting out of hand. They got to start locking people up for lying. Oh my goodness. This person is alleging that his daughter is lying on him and that his daughter should be the one locked up. Are you serious? And this is coming from a black person in their own community, in our own community. I'm so used to saying there, don't blame it on me. That's just how I talk sometimes. Nothing personal. That's very hurtful, to say that she should be locked up for lying. Do you know that she lied? You don't know that she lied. You're going based on your belief for what? You know R. Kelly is a horrible person. You know that he have a thing for minors. But people just don't want to believe that a biological father could actually do this to their own biological daughter or son. And it happens. I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but these people on this page, they are in denial to say that she's lying about R. Kelly. And you don't have anything to back it up, And I hope that this young girl has the support that she needs, because in our Black community, we hate each other. We have a lot of self-hate built in us. We don't believe each other. We tear each other down, and it's not going to change. So she needs to have support, real support around her, and real love and real prayer warriors, because she is going to come up against the devil himself. All right, so let's continue on. Make sure you guys like this video. Let's get the likes up. Okay, that's very important to push us out in the algorithm, and so I can continue on with this journey of producing this type of commentary. Okay. If you still bump this man music, you can't be trusted. Hey. And some people struggle with that because they love the music, and his music just don't belong to him. But so many people have so many memories when it comes to his music. And majority of it's sexualized, except for the time where he went to religion. Do you guys remember the song, I Believe I Can Fly? Hey, I believe I can touch the sky. What? I sing about it every night and day. Yes, that was a nice song. However, the reason why he went to religious is because to clean his image. Oftentimes, these individuals, they run to religion to clean their image because they know the Black community is going to buy into it. You can be the devil himself, but if you go to church, you're automatically looked at as, oh my God, you're such a good person. And this is why so many people are being deceived and manipulated by so many pastors and so many people in the church because they don't know God themselves. I was just looking at a post recently, and of course everybody have their beliefs, so my beliefs does not trump the different person or the next person. It's just mine. And for me personally, of course, my beliefs is going to trump everyone else because they're mine. However, my beliefs are not better than the next, and vice versa. I hope you understand that. Okay, so I came across this article of this girl. Her name is Diamond the Body. She's on like the Zeus Network, the Fighting Very Ratchet. I stumbled up on her video. She talks about the church, and she says she's not going to church right now because she don't want to play with God. And she was brought up in a way where, you only go to church if you're really serious about giving your life over and you're going to live for him and you're going to fear him, because she wants to be a good example and a good representation for Christians, and she don't want to confuse the masses. She don't want to be in a lukewarm, and we know in the word God hates lukewarm. He prefers you to be hot or cold, so she decides to be cold. So you had a lot of people in the comment section say, oh my goodness, that's the devil's trick. He wants you to feel like don't go to church, and he wants you to go to church. And they were like, you got to go to church every day. It don't matter if you cold or you in demonic shit. Go to church. And I said, honey, the things have changed. Okay, woo-wee. Girl, see, I was brought up in the town. You don't play with it. Left or right. You're not going to keep on coming in and out this house. Sit your behind down. Now they're coming in and out as they please. They leave church. They have no conviction. They have no conviction of the wrongdoing that they're doing because church has made it so comfortable. It's almost like it's a concert. It's a place where you just have a good old time. No conviction, and that no conviction and no fear is going to cause you to be in the burning place. But I digest. I'm not gonna go into that, okay? I'm not gonna go into that because this is gossip, and we come here to gossip about R. Kelly. So please forgive me, okay? So let's get back to him. So people are stating that the music. Are you guys going to give up his music? Are you guys not? Some people are, some people are not. That's a personal choice. So let's continue on. Something seems fishy. Who put her on this? Everybody trying to catch cash. So a lot of people feel like, hey, this is just a money grab. She's doing a documentary because she want to benefit off of it so she can get the money. Now, some people feel like, it's not about money. She just want to get her story out for other people that has been touched by their biological father, that they can relate to her too, that you're not alone, because we've never really heard that narrative about the biological father touching. We've heard about the stepfather. We heard about the uncle, but the biological father, honey, that's what's going on. And it's been going on for a while, but no one never looked to see the biological father. Things have definitely turned around for the worse. So I'm gonna depart right now, and hopefully I'll come later on with some more videos. And I'm thinking about going live stream, but if I go live stream, I won't be going live stream. I'm gonna get my older sister, Mary Alice. I'm not sure if you guys are ready for that on this channel, but make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye.